What's going on, ball fans? David Morrison here with your Ball Society summer break update for the week of July the 10th, 2022. Ball Society Live is right now in our summer hiatus, but season 2 of Ball Society Live will return July 27th at 8 p.m. right here on our Ball Society networks. In the meantime, here's the latest news and notes from the University of Tennessee that you may or may not have known. Some new recruits have entered the University of Tennessee football team, led by five-star edge rusher Shadavian Bradley. Shadavian Bradley, 6'4", 220 pounds, from Plate City, Missouri. He committed to the University of Tennessee, surprisingly, on July the 10th. It looked like Shadavian Bradley was going to commit in August, but he went on ahead and committed to the University of Tennessee on the 10th. As I mentioned, he's a five-star edge rusher according to 24/7 Sports composite ratings. Other players that joined the University of Tennessee, matter of fact, on the same day, three-star linebacker Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith, a 6'6", 205 linebacker from Logan'sville, Georgia. He was pretty much projected to come to the University of Tennessee all along, and he made his official announcement on Sunday. A couple players the week before announced to the University of Tennessee. On July the 7th, four-star wide receiver Cameron Selden from Eastville, Virginia, 6'1", 220 pounds. He made his announcement on CBS Sports Network for the national audience, said he was coming to the University of Tennessee. So welcome, Mr. Cameron Selden. Also the next day, 6'6", 337-pound offensive tackle from Alpharetta, Georgia, named Shamaron Umarad, announced he was coming to the University of Tennessee. He was a heavily Georgia lead, but in the later days, Tennessee picked up the momentum and landed Sham. So welcome to the University of Tennessee. SEC Media Days will get underway beginning next week. Tennessee won't have their press conference until Thursday, July the 21st, with head coach Josh Heupel entering his second year in Knoxville. Some of the players that will be representing the University of Tennessee at SEC Media Days, including quarterback Hendon Hooker, wide receiver Cedric Tillman, and defensive back Trevin Flowers. Tennessee picked up a huge player in the baseball transfer portal, and that includes former UConn freshman All-American Reggie Crawford. Reggie Crawford, a left-handed hitter, played first base for UConn, plus also pitched. During the COVID year in 2020, he was a freshman All-American. He led the Big East in 13 home runs and 62 RBIs. That same year, he also had Tommy John surgery while the sports world was on pause. But then last year, he came back, hit .295 with a .543 on-base percentage. So a big pickup for the University of Tennessee baseball team. We are 50 days away until it is football time in Tennessee, when the Big Orange gets ready to take on the Ball State Cardinals. That will be on Thursday, September the 1st, with a 7 o'clock kickoff on the SEC Network. And it's also the first game in the brand new renovated Neyland Stadium. As some of the big attractions that you will see in the stadium next year, including the return of the Balls letters in the South End Zone. There are two of them in the South End Zone. They returned back for the first time in 25 years. Also, in the North End Zone is a brand new Jumbotron. So both end zones will have a Jumbotron, so no more stretching your neck around if you're sitting in the South End Zone. A win-win for everybody. There's also new luxury chairback seatings in the lower bowl behind the Tennessee bench, and there's some updated suites and plaza areas. One of the great concerns about the renovations at the University of Tennessee was going to lose its 100,000 seat capacity. Well, it turns out we ended up keeping it. So we went from 102,455 to 101,915. So once again, we'll see all 101,000 fans when Tennessee gets ready to take on Ball State on September the 1st. Just a reminder, Ball Society Podcast will be debuting this football season. Myself, the founder of Ball Society, Brad Frank, our other founder, David Dees, and many other guests throughout the football season. It's a very laid-back podcast. Nothing too dramatic, nothing too controversial. It's just simple, fun Tennessee football talk the way that you love and grow with us. Just a reminder, Season 2 Ball Society Live will return back July 27th at 8 p.m. right here on our Ball Society networks. Until then, have a wonderful week. This has been the Ball Society Summer Break Update. Go Balls!